Hello, my marvellous sausages! Now, I've just completed Atomfall, and I'm back in for a second playthrough, so what I thought I'd do is bring you a video about some hints and tips for those of you who are a little bit deeper on into the game. These aren't beginner's tips, they are kind of advanced to middling tips, but you're going to find these all very, very useful. Now, I'm not going to do any story spoilers at all, but of course there may be some location spoilers. Well, there will be some location spoilers, actually. Look out for him! So just bear that in mind as we're looking through, but these tips you're going to find very useful for when you're getting halfway through the game. Atomic batteries are really important throughout the game, and there is a wandering source of them from these giant barred robots. And Scare Them All does have a couple of them as well, so it's well worth picking them off. Now, you might get a bit stressed and think, I can't destroy giant robots, but you can! It's really easy. All you've got to do is shoot their glass dome till it smashes, and then they have a gibbering fit like this, and then you can just extract the battery from there, and lo and behold, you've got an atomic battery. So you've got two types of robots as well. So you've got those guys there with the big guns. You can search them afterwards as well, because they might have some rifle ammo. But then you've got these other ones that are like flamer units. Now these guys are slightly different to take down. They've not got the glass dome, but they've got the gas bottles there. Okay, so let's see now if we can get him up from up the back end. He's got two. Let's start shooting them out. One, they do go bang. Gotta be careful, he's got quite a good range on that flame unit. One, he starts to shiver and shake. Let's change to something else. He's down on his knees, look, bang, blow it up. Now he is already down on his knees, so now we can go and nick his battery as well, just by doing this. So you just have to get him staggered, but the way to do it, of course, is to shoot out his little doodahs. Thanks very much indeed. I probably can't pick it up because I'm totally bloody full. Don't forget as well to shoot the gits. Where are you, gits? Yes, there we go. An atomic battery. Don't forget to search them. I wonder what you get from these guys here, because they don't have a rifle, do they? Water. There we are. Cool. Now, if you're after an easy atomic battery, again, here in Scare Them All, you can see I'm right at the top here. Where are we? Like 41.3. There we go, by 78. We've got like a little pond, and in the middle of the pond here, you can see one of the dead robots. Now, do be careful when you go into the pond, because you're going to immediately be attacked by horrendous leechy git things. So you want to run over here and make sure you're standing up and here they can't get you then. Now, I've already had the battery. Ow! Stand on the top there. But this is where you can grab the battery from. It's back. I've already done it, you see. Yes, there we are. Good. Free atomic battery for you. I wanted to sprinkle in a few Easter eggs here as well. I've been looking for this one for ages. I used to watch this as a kid growing up all the time. Obviously, not this version of it. This is from a show called Last of the Summer Wine, about three retired old men who would wander around the Yorkshire countryside getting up to shenanigans. And they're most famous for attaching wheels to a bath and rolling it down a hill. And here they are, sitting in aforementioned bath. We got Compo with his little green hat in the front. They probably got Cleggy in the middle, and we got Foggy at the back as well. Now, they're not looking very well, but I thought that was great, didn't you? There's lovely. And if you want to come and view the silly old fools yourself, come here to Scare Them All. And I'm over here, look, on the eastern corner of the map, or the eastern side of the map. 43.6 east. You can see we got little coordinates along the top here. So 43.6-ish there. And what was the other one there? 76.6. I'm roughly looking straight at it there, look. Come and have a look at yourself. Not at yourself. How can you look at yourself? There's a mirror. You could do that. Now, if you're looking for two really cool places for you to get loads of guns, for you to perhaps get loads of the training stimulants so you can get your skills up nice and quick, there's two brilliant places here in Scare Them All, okay? Now, they're kind of both linked as well. Not physically, but one leads to something being unlocked in another. Now, it's a lead. It's not really conducive to the entire story, but it is a kind of nice little side mission. So you can see me here. Look, this is my current position here. Now, this is the... I think it's the Protocol Workshop, okay? Here we go. So this is the Protocol Workshop. Now, we're going to find a key in here that we can then use to unlock a cache, which is in the Protocol Special place. I think it's, you know, it's called there. Protocol Field Station. This is underground as well, okay? So let me show you around here first of all and show you exactly where the keys are. Now, I've already cleared this area out and picked everything up, but it's best that I just show you where things are. So here we are. We've just come in. Look, from the ladder. There's the ladder. You're going to come in here, and then we're going to go right. And now we're going to need to open this door. As you can see, it's already open. But we need to come down here, and then we need to come into this room here on the left, look. Now, what I've always said in this game is make sure you look up. Oh, I've already searched that. Because you're going to see little things like this to get you into little extra areas. So we're going to climb up in here. And we're going to go through here. Now, in this little room here, you're going to find a few things. We're going to find the Bard's safe room key, which you need. Ammo. Glass tumbler, don't need that, but we'll take the alcohol as well. There is a dead soldier on the floor too, but he's not doing very much there, really. So what we need to do now is just zip back off through here. We do have a note here as well, which is there. They're getting me out. What's this? But then that key we just picked up is going to open the main barred door here, which is going to have lots of goodies. This really is well worth ransacking this room because there's loads of stuff in it. So I'm getting slightly confused, but I've popped out of the wall, look there, and then here's the door. You can see it just on the way in. It's not a very big complex. You'll find it quite easily. And here we go. We've got a room that's got pool tables and barred boxes. On the table, look, we've got training stimulants, which are incredibly useful, and water and things like that. So make sure you give this entire room the once-over and grab everything that you can out of it, because you can see there's 2 barred boxes here as well, which is, well, pretty rare and very, very useful. And once you finish cleaning this room out, there's a little way through here as well, so make sure you get in there. And I believe this is where we find old fellow me lad. Let's have a look. I believe this is him. There he is, Windfall. And that's where you're going to get the Windfall key card. Excellent. And if you look back at the map, look, we're here in the Protocol Workshop, but that key card unlocks a box that's in this place here, the Protocol Field Station. Okay, so we're going to make our way there and have a look through there, because there's loads of stuff here as well. So here we are outside the Protocol Field Station. Now, there it is on the map. Look, where are we? 41.3 by 74.9, so it's basically almost slap bang in the middle of the map. But it's just in this little field area here. You've got that tractor silage spreader there, and then you've got the way in, which is down here. Now, this place is a lot bigger and has a lot more gits in it as well. I mean, Protocol soldiers. So I'm going to have to destroy them all, and then I'll show you around. But for this first room, we should just be able to sneak in without any too much trouble. Now, this is where the Windfall crate is, okay? Where we've got the key from. So you've got lots of little ways to go here as well. But as you come down the corridor to your left, you're going to see a door here. This you can just open right away. And then go into this room here. You're going to have loads of stuff in this room, okay? And but here is the crate. Now, I've already opened it. But once you open this crate, you will see you've got the signal redirector there. I've already got one of those, so it doesn't really matter to me. And a few other bits and bobs as well. So that's what the key opens, which is excellent. But we've got another room in there, look. Now, to open that room, you need to flick 2 switches, okay? So you need to get your redirector out, which you've just picked up if you didn't have one beforehand. Where is it there? Hang on. Oh, where's my redirector gone? Put it on. Hang on. There we go. And then you put the tuner on there, look. Now, it's going to be set to this when you come in. But in order to open the door through there, you've got to divert power to it by using that one. Now, the other box you need to flick to open the door is this one in here, and you've got to get close to it using your signal redirector. So that means you're going to have to stand just outside the wall over there. It's pretty easy to see. However, there's going to be loads of guards in here, so it's up to you whether or not you want to take them out first of all, or you want to try and sneak around them. Because there are quite a few, but where is he? He's just usually down there. You can hear him whistling, but one might see you there. We'll see how we do. Let's get my signal redirector out a second. Where is it? There it is. We'll equip that now. There we go. And then I can activate the box, look, and change it. And that should get us to the door. Basically, is it that one or that one? I can never remember. Actually, it might be that one. Yeah, there we are. That's the one we need. Sorry. Because that's the pipe then that's going to take you all the way around to the door. And then we've got power to the door, look, as well. But, of course, I've caused Gits. So I'm going to go and kill Gits now. Yes, hang on. Right, Gits killed, and the reason why I want you to come in here is because there's absolutely loads of stuff in here. You've got a bard crate in here, you've got training stimulants, you've got just loads of doodads, you've got recipes. I got an antidote recipe there that you can just pick up and learn. Search all the crates. There's loads to get in here. It's very good. Other things in here as well. You've got a nice little, this is a lovely little room for ammo, but what's pretty cool in here is that you've got 3 training stimulants in here, which is really, really useful. Very rarely find 3 together, look. So grab those 3 as well, which is excellent for me because I've completed the story once and I've come back into an old save and I'm just looking to get up to 7 training stimulants to unlock the Gunsmith as well. So this is a great place for doing that. So you can see there was so much stuff in here that I'm going to have to go now, run back to the pneumatic tube at the end of the hall and fill it there. You can also see here as well, I've been absolutely sorting them out here for their guns, which is brilliant. So if you have a little look at my dispatch tube, let me stick some of these things in. These are atomic batteries that I've gotten from all the robots. Store them. And you can see, look here, I've got loads of guns in here ready for the creation of my, well, not peerless. Why do I keep on thinking they call that? Pristine level weapons, which are the highest level weapons you can create in this. So it takes 2 rusties to make a stock and 2 stocks to make a pristine. So I've got 2 Falkirk battle rifles there ready to make my pristine. I want to make, let's have a little look here. I've got a rusty auto there. I do need to gather a couple more of those. So I'm just getting ready for when I unlock my my gunsmith perk. Yes. Now, there is another really handy secret little room. It's here in the mess hall. It's hard to miss because it's a massive kitchen with a big checkered floor. But if you come around the counters at the back, you can see there's another little crawlway there. So crawl through, and then you're going to hear some little bits of electricity and stuff sparking off. But down in this room, you've got another big bard crate with a few stimulants in it, training stims rather. So just watch out for the little sparky cables. But there you go, you can see a bard crate. You can go and grab that, and you've got a body to search as well. So I just found my 5th training simulant here in the bunker. I knew it would work out for me, so I'm just going to go to my skills, and I'm going to unlock my gunsmith crafting here. Excellent. There we go. Unlock that baby. Purchase it. Wrong button. There we go. Well worth getting this, because it's amazing the difference between the pristine weapons, the stock weapons, and the rusty weapons. So now I've raided this place completely. Let's start building some weapons with my new gunsmith skill. So I've picked up 2 stocks versions of the Falkirk battle rifle there. So I'm going to come out now from my pneumatic tube. We're going to go back in. Oh, that's the wrong one. Go back in, and then we go to crafting. And then you can see then we've got all items. You can cycle through until you get to upgrades, okay? And you can see all the guns that I can actually create at the moment. But of course, you do discover more guns in the game. I think it's a whole page of them. So it looks like it's going to be like, I don't know, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 guns in total. But the one I've been really enjoying, and I enjoyed on my first playthrough, was this Falkirk battle rifle. That's the stock version there. Now you can see I need 2 rusties for that. I don't have 2 rusties, but I've got 2 stocks, so I can make the pristine one. And it's going to cost me 3 gun oil, 6 scrap, and 2 of the rifles which I've already got. So let's craft that baby. There we go. And it is utterly fantastic. And you can see the difference with them as well when you have a look at the rifle. There it is. It's all shiny and lovely. So let's have a look what we got. I got a stock SMG, a rusty auto. Don't need any more of these. I could do with another one of those, because I do like those guns as well. So I ain't got that much else here that I can do. I think I got a couple of pistols. But I've only got 1 rusty and 1 stock, which is a bit of a shame. So we need to find 1 more rusty of those, and then we'll have a pristine M1 911. So there we are. Excellent. So what I'm really looking out for now are for my shotguns, and also for a pistol. Well, there we go. Look, we've already got one of those. We can take another one of those as well. So we've got 2 rusty ones now. We'll come out, we'll go back in, and then we'll go back over to our crafting, and there we go. We should be able to do a stock broadside out of those 2 there. So why the heck not? Let's do that. Lovely, lovely. Thanks very much indeed. Bang. And there we go. We've got a stock one of those as well. And now the pristine has been unlocked too. But we can't actually build that baby yet, because we need 1 more stock version of the broadside auto 5. So you can see why this gunsmithing is absolutely great, and the difference is incredible. Because I like the broadside auto, because you can stick 5 shots inside it. You doesn't have to reload after each shot that they do. Plus, 1 shot was taking them down. And I really noticed the difference when you're fighting the ferals, and you're also fighting the thralls as well. But we'll have a little look at the best way to deal with them in a minute. Now, the Grendel's Head is the pub here in Wyndham. Lovely bit of pubage. But there's something nifty in here that I've been reading about that I want to go and see. Now, it's a pub quiz tournament, apparently, and there's a shield on the wall which shows you the winners of the pub quiz. Let's have a look. Where are you? So I've come upstairs of the Grendel's Head, and apart from all the goodies on the table, look, we've got this here, apart from these people telling me to get stuff. So it's their pub. So the Grendel's Head was the winner in 1956. The Rover's Return was the winner in 1955. The Rover's Return is from Coronation Street. You got the Wool Pack, which is from Emmerdale. Yes. You got the Queen Victoria, or the Queen Vic as it's known. That's from EastEnders. My favourite favourite on here, you got the Nag's Head, 1952. The Nag's Head is Dell's pub in, or Mike's pub rather, that Dell goes to in Only Fools and Horses. And then the other one I wasn't too familiar with because I haven't seen The Wicker Man. I've obviously heard and seen bits. But it's the pub in The Wicker Man. It's called the Green Man Inn. That's quite nice, isn't it? Loves it. And when you're up here as well, there's loads of stuff for you to nick. My God, they actually have a pee. He's having a pee. I'm in the Grendel Head pub, and he came in and had a pee.
All right.
Why didn't you flush it, you dirty boy? Disgusting. Oh my God, they have a pee. I couldn't believe it. He had a pee. That's great, that is. I would also just like to show to you some of the hilarious posters we've got here, or pictures. First of all, I'm pretty sure that's Oliver Hardy drinking a massive stein of beer there. But also, I think I want this on my wall, look. Beer. Everywhere they're serving what a lovely lager beer. Look how much he's in love with his beer. That's hilarious. Now, if you're finding you're having a bit of problems with ferals and thralls, well, I found actually that the best way to deal with them is rather than wasting shed loads of ammo on them, because they are bullet sponges, you want to employ the boot and bat, like this. Yes, so you boot them in and then you hit them continuously with the bat, because sometimes they can appear from below you or above you, particularly if you're stuck in a stairwell. So let me try and effectively demonstrate to you this working. Hang on, let's find somewhere. There we are, we got one git there, look. You there, Bernard. There we go, let's get him coming. Oh, I'm stuck by the door. Panic, everyone. Right, here we go, so... Ow, boot, bat. Yes. I found, right, that, there we go, look, it's so much easier and so much quicker than wasting all your lovely bullets on them. And it works with the thralls as well, which are these horrendous guys with lamplights in their eyes. It's much worth it. I'll try and find some thralls to show you, yes. Right, I'm outside medical here. Now, I did leave some thralls in here, but let's see, I might have killed them all. We'll find out now. Corridor. There we go, watch now, right? We do have a few of them coming in here, so if you give them a boot, like that, and then just sort them out with your bat. Look. Oh, they can't quite... Keep an eye out from behind as well. There we go. Gonzo. Now, when I was doing my boot in them, it was just taking forever. There comes another one, look. Hang on a second. Oh, you. Eat that. Ha, 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 ha. Smack him in the face until he's dead. A bit more kickage. See, one boot stuns them as well, you see, which is very good. So what you want to keep an eye out for as well is one of the first skills you could unlock. Because it's very small. Let's have a look at it. Oh, here's under melee combat, look. Okay, it's the kick stun duration, which we've already locked. And I think it was 1 or possibly 2. I think it was just 1 to unlock it, really, to start. And the stagger duration when enemies are kicked lasts longer. It gives you a bit of time, so you stop panicking when the thralls come up and try to rip your gizzards out. Look, there's another one having a pee. Look at that, then. Look, he's having a pee. Oh, my God, he's peeing all over the seat. He's peeing all over the seat. I don't know, perhaps I might get a reputation from hanging around here. And, oh, he's got his truncheon out. Ooh, I'm hanging outside the boys' toilets, looking to see what they're all doing in the toilet. Yes. I want to show you this another quick Easter egg because it's completely brilliant. We're down here in Wyndham Village, right by the shore, look. And we're by the Merry View, is it? Or the Mia View Hotel. Look, the sign is identical to the sign at the beginning of Fawlty Towers, with even the L hanging off. Or is it Flay Otters, Fatty Owls, or Farty Towels? Flowery Twats as well. Yes, there we go. That's fantastic. I'm off to show you another one as well now in Casterfell Woods. Another fantastic Easter egg is here in the Protocol workshop where we did come a little bit earlier on in the video. So you, from your entrance where you just want to run in and you want to run right the way down to the area with the robot gits. Hang on a minute. We'll find it this way, I believe. Yes. Through here. And then through here, and this is where we want to be. This is the big robot area. Well, a little bit of a robot area. But what's totally and utterly fantastic about this is if you come to this little shelving unit type thing here and look down, there you go. You can see we've got Judge Dredd's helmet on there. How totally excellent is that? Yay! I am the law. Now, of course, more with it being quite British, this game, I was hoping to find some form of James Bond reference, and there is one, which is completely excellent. Are we going to get attacked by birds? Look, it's coming here to this statue. What's the name of this place again? It's called... oh, wrong button again. It's called something Manor. What's it called? Oh, it's called something anyway. Something Manor, Brindle Bobble Man. Anyway, it's here, look, as we enter Casterfell Woods. So you come in from here, and there it is there. You can see the sketchy drawing of it. Now, there's a statue as you come in, and if you notice, the old statue has its head cut off. And if you cast your mind back to the James Bond extravaganza called Goldfinger, there was a chap in that called Oddjob who cut things off with his razor-sharp bowler hat. And lo and behold, here it is on the ground. How totally excellent is that, along with the statue's head as well. So huzzah! A James Bond Easter egg. I'm delighted, yes. So there we go. I think that's quite enough for another Atomfall video for advanced tips and Easter eggs. Let me know in the comments if you found anything else, because I'm sure there's a lot more tucked away. And don't forget, if you did like the vid, a like and a like and subscribe would be wonderful. Thank you all so much for watching, and I shall speak to you all again very soon. Sausage out.